Of all the questions I get in the 45 years I've been on the air, excessive barking is only second to housebreaking and chewing. So let's talk about barking. I'll tell you what you can do and what you may be doing that's not the correct approach. Number one, there's lots of reasons for separation. Let's say the dog was never left alone before you adopted the dog. So when you leave the dog alone, a lot of people assume the dog's barking because it's separated, but that's not always the reason. Very often dogs have been adopted, have gone from one home to another home, to a shelter, to another home. So when you leave, it's not the fact that they're alone that's really upsetting them. It's the fact that they associate you leaving with you not coming back, which could be a problem. That's why it's important to build up the dog's confidence for short periods of time. In terms of barking, coming in and yelling at the dog, shut up, knock it off, you drive me crazy, that's not the right approach. It's going to make it worse. So separation anxiety, abandonment issues, those are just some of the reasons. Other reasons might be play. If your dog wants to play, sometimes they'll bark. It's like telling the kid who wants to come over and give you a hug to shut up. If the dog's barking because he wants to play, what's it saying? It's saying he's not getting enough stimulation. He's not being played with enough. You need to play with the dog more. So yelling at the dog is not going to resolve it. In fact, yelling at the dog is only going to make the dog more excited, and he's only going to bark a lot more at that point. Has to go out. If your dog's barking, how many times does your dog bark? You knock it off, knock it off. Then your dog is in an accident. If he's barking, find out why he's barking. Does he have to go out? Is he hungry? Are there other dogs outside? Did the next door neighbor buy a brand new Harley Davidson? Is there a delivery guy with Amazon next door? Does he see another dog out the front window? Does he hear a cat? All these things can create a situation where the dog is barking. He's not visualizing what it is. People often call me and say, Warren, when the delivery guy comes, the mailman comes, the dog goes crazy. Why is that? Well, think about it. Think about what happens. The mailman comes to the house. The delivery guy comes to the house. He might ring the bell, slip stuff through the door, make a lot of noise. The dog barks and he runs away. The mailman runs away. The delivery guy runs away. It's his job. He goes to the next house. Your dog assumes that his barking created that situation keeping your house safe. But that's why they do it. They win all the time. The same reason dogs chase cars. The cars always run away. So what do you do? What do you do if you have a dog that's barking excessively? My dog's at the front window. He's standing on the couch. He sees another dog outside. He's barking. Rawr, rawr, rawr. What do I do? What do I do? Trainers might tell you to shake a can at the dog, to tell the dog no and correct the dog. But let me tell you what I would recommend that you do. I would go over to the dog and I would say, thank you, thank you, thank you. You let me know that the bad guys are here. And I have it from here. So thank you for letting me know. I'll take over here. So in a calm way, you're calming the dog down. You're not getting the dog more excited by barking. For example, if the dog's at the window barking, you're yelling, scream, knock it off. No, the dog assumes that you're joining in with the barking. It's a group bark now. He's barking for a good reason. So it's normal for a dog to bark. And when you try to correct those instinctive behaviors, it's not going to work. It's only going to make things worse. So it's okay for the dog to bark, but if the barking becomes excessive, try to figure out why. Why do dogs wind up at shelters for excessive barking? Why? There's not a barking dog that can't have a resolution to the excessive barking problem. So if your dog is barking, thank him. Go over and say, I got it from here. It'll make all the difference in the world. Let's teach our dogs what's expected. Once they get it, believe me, they want nothing more than to please their guardians. And they do almost every day. Excessive barking can be resolved. And just so you know, fearful and anxious dogs, sometimes they come out of the shelters, take some time for them to gain their confidence. They tend to be a little bit more reactive. But a lot of calmness on your part, a lot of socialization on your part, and even some good basic training on your part can make all the difference in the world. So okay, when your dog's barking, you should try to protect you in the house. I promise. I'll mow next time.